Help us, oh God.
Everything for joy. What do
You gonna look
Everyone
for
already favor me. Sincerity.
So what does it mean to be sincere?
Sincerity would mean expressing what you truly feel without any bias. It's also very similar to being truthful, being honest, and being real.
Being real.
Yes, vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Yes.
Okay. What does it now mean to be sincere with God? Does it also mean that we have to be vulnerable with God?
Yes, that's what it means. To be vulnerable with him, with our lives. Yes.
So you're saying it's as simple as that.
As simple as that.
Wow. So, but then how can we now be vulnerable with God? Because me, I don't know. Is God real? Like, you want me to be real with God? Is God real with me?
Because God is real with you.
Wow. Is God real with everybody?
He's real with everybody.
So why did you laugh? Can't I ask you a question?
Of course you should.
Alright. Okay, so can you tell me, why do you now think it's important for me to be sincere with God? Like, why are you bringing up this topic all of a sudden?
It's very important because over time, sincerity is very underrated. We just see it, we profess it, but it's something we are lacking. So you need to be sincere with God to foster your relationship with Him. And when you are fostering something, it builds it up. You are not just coming to someone that is not real. You are coming to someone that is real and helps you with everything. So you need to be sincere with God.
Helps me with everything as how?
Of course, helps you with everything.
Can He see everything?
Of course, He can see.
Is it not just in heaven?
It's just in heaven, but it's omnipresent everywhere.
Wow, makes sense. But you said that it can help me foster my relationship with God. How is that possible? Can you share with me like practical steps how that can actually like foster my relationship with God?
Alright, when you talk about practical steps, I believe it will not come down from heaven and foster the relationship, right? But when you go to Him vulnerably, telling Him this is how you are feeling, you know, there's a peace that comes to you by doing that. Yes, there is.
Alright, there's a peace that comes to me by doing that. But wait, how can I actually be vulnerable? Because now you're saying, what if I don't know how I'm feeling? Like, I'm just there. I shall not just go and meet God and say, I got this is how I'm feeling, something like that.
If you don't know how you are feeling, go to Him. Tell Him you don't know how you are feeling. Yes.
Will He not answer me?
It's not deaf.
I know it's not there, but you know that sometimes our relationship with God is not like when we have somebody we are seeing now. Like when I have somebody physical that I'm saying that I can see the way the person is looking at me, I can see the expression on the person's face. I know that this is how this person is receiving me. But God is just there in heaven. I cannot really see his expression. Is it just that peace within me that we feel, and I'll know that?
I also think, I believe that's where faith comes in. You are not seeing Him, but He's everywhere. And your faith helps you to believe in this person you are not seeing.
Okay. So, but can He sometimes send people to help us?
Of course, He can.
So if I don't have money now and I tell God that God sincerely, I don't have money, can He send somebody to give me money?
Of course He can.
God is sweet though. How can I have a relationship with God? What if I don't think I have a good relationship with God? You know that sometimes there are things I can tell my friends, and there are things that I can like. It's not everybody I can tell the deep part of me. So don't you think that I have to become God friend for me to be able to tell Him some things, and for Him to also be able to recommend some things to me?
If you're supposed to be God's friend.
Yes.
I was going to ask you if there's anything you should not be able to tell your friend. I mean God.
Okay.
So if He's your friend, you're asking me this question.
No, I'm saying the question I'm asking you is, am I supposed to be God's friend before I can be sincere with Him?
If you're supposed to be God's friend, you should. Yes.
So how can I now be God's friend?
So how can you be God's friend?
And like how can I come to that point where I'll be God's friend? I'll be God's own friend, and then we can like talk about anything. I can be on my bed and I can talking to God. Yeah, you know, and it will not look like fantasy.
Okay. Giving your life to Christ. It's very, very important. You must become born again.
Okay. Born again. How can I be born again? You're already speaking big grammar. A joke to you.
Accepting Christ as your personal savior. Yes. And wanting to just serve Him, live for Him.
Okay, so I have to live for God. I have to be born again before. Ah, that seems stressful. Encourage me. Born again. I have to be this. I have to be. Like I feel like it's going to take all my whole life, all my whole day to be sincere with God. Do you think it's going to be worth it?
It's not stressful. It's not stressful. It's very possible to be God's own friend. Yes. In the Bible was a man after God's heart, and it did not just happen in a day. It started from him being sincere. You know, he did so many things, but he did not run away from God. He went back to God. So it's very, very possible.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwafisayomi. Thank you for this push and encouragement for us to go back to God and to relate with God as friends with friends, and how God also wants us to be as real as possible with Him. I will consider being sincere the next time when I feel a bit perhaps about whatever, and also in other situations, I'll look into being super real with God. But are you sure that God will respond to me?
He will.
Very sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give it a try. All right. Can you give us like a final charge? Because I'm done watching and I'm done listening.
Thank you guys for staying till the end of this video. Don't forget the whole purpose of the video. Thank you. It's just to encourage you to be as sincere
As possible.
whether it's convenient or not. Sincerity should not be an option. It should be something you are running after and pursuing, especially in a relationship with God. Yes. I'll be seeing you in my next video.
If you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, like this video so that YouTube will recommend it to more people, and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime a new video drops on this channel. And until the next time, we'll